Conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Yellow, yellow! Outside!
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Line, let's go on, 80! Attack, attack! Attack!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And the Chiefs going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss of 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Yellow! 180!
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And he's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Kansas City. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. And in motion is Ingram. A first down throw for Nix. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, here's Nix to throw. And that ball incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Broncos.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Fight down these two. Fight down these two. Let's go on, Eddie. Fight tight.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Let's go, Blue Lady. Come back. Fight tight.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one out wide to Gibbs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain there of 15. And the Chiefs have a first down.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level, they could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
Let's go on, Eddie. Fight tight.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down.
Yellow, yellow. Let's go on, Eddie. Fight tight.
Play action here. Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down.
Attack, attack! Hey, rip lift! Right side!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now They'll start from the 24. To throw is Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
A gain of
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10.
They send Sutton in motion. Nix now on first and 10. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 4. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. This is 3rd and 6. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He finds Mims. It's complete. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
That's good.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. And it's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Mims sent in motion here. They send a receiver in motion left. On second down, Harvey. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Send a man in motion right. Nix from the gun on third down. He connects with Mims. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there. Defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. And in motion is Ingram. On 4th down, here's Nix. And he will have the 1st down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Throwing, Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Denver 1st down. They send Sutton in motion. That's caught once again by Ingram. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They send Sutton in motion. Here's Nix to throw. And he'll take it on in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Yellow.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Yellow. 15.
Now, Mahomes. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down.
Fall down these two. Let's go, Ollie! Attack! Attack!
Rush it! Rush it! Rush it!
Hey, Ripland! Ripland!
Patrick to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Into space. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick six. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yellow!
Off the play fake. Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Yellow! Come back! Hey, 57, color, 57.
On second down, Mahomes. That's caught by Gibbs. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. We'll talk things over before third down.
Yellow! Hey, 43! Hey, 43, 15!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. There's Jefferson. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
An 8-yard gain.
On comes the punter now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll bring up second down. Mims set in motion here.
Kill.
On second down, it's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Kill.
They send Sutton in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This one, fielded, out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
44-yard line.
Yellow. Arjolari.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off 4 games.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. And in motion is Ingram. On first down, here's Nix to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They send Sutton in motion. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds
at their own 24-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play action here. Mahomes. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Third and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll run with Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 5.
Yellow. Hey, 15, 15, 15.
To throw is Mahomes. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
It's a toss play left to Gibbs. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, KC.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
Come back!
1st and 10 for Mahomes. Left side into the hands of Olave. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. My side.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday.
To throw is Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Now it is first and goal.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. 15, 15.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
4-yard loss on the play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Now from the 7, it's second and goal.
Yellow. What's that?
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That one too far over the end line. Overthrow, it is incomplete.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. And once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal.
15. 57.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. He works free, right side. Inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Evan Ingram. The intended target. And now they'll be looking at third and goal.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. That's in the end zone and intercepted. A Oh, big hole, left side. To the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike. Not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Nix now on 1st and 10. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Man in motion is Ingram. 2nd down. Nix. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
And the Broncos 1st down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
Bombers. Hold on a second. Ready.
Back to throw is Nix. That's caught by Harvey. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone, and listen, I understand that hit is coming, but guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not, and you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Man in motion is Ingram. Here's Harvey. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Well, after the failures of the 1st and 2nd down, you got to look now at your 3rd down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
Nix from the gun on third down. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Chad Ryland to kick
All
off.
even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Line, 15.
Mahomes. That's the tight end. Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Kansas City Chiefs.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Once again, it's Gibbs. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
9 yards.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here's 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. Short throw taken by Pitts. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. To the goal line and in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, KC. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs go up by 7. 28-21.
Chiefs 28. Broncos 21.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. To return, it is Zamir White. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
Captain. Oh, my son.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chiefs' 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The pressure intensifies for fourth down and 3. On fourth down, here's Nix. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. To the outside, hauled in by Sutton. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And in motion is Ingram. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 down.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Yellow. 57 colors.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
36-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
On comes the Chiefs punter. as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
This is first and 10. And in motion is Ingram. A first down throw for Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. He'll come up now for second down. Now Nix going to look to throw. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
First down.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10.
Bombers.
And in motion is Ingram. Throwing is Nix. Will get that complete to Franklin. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Throw it. Nix. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On second down, it's Nix. But it's Zach Moss. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Broncos first down.
To throw is Nix. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That is incomplete. Give them credit, they were going for the win, but it remains a one-point deficit. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
To an